Welcome back to the Plot Twist Unfiltered. I'm Courtney, and today we're talking about something heavy and important: domestic violence. This episode is about shedding light on an issue that affects millions, giving voice to those who need support, and hopefully creating a space for awareness and change. Domestic violence can happen to anyone, regardless of gender, age, or background. It's not just physical, it can be emotional, physiologically, verbal, or financially. And the impact is real, lasting, and often invisible to the outside world. First, let's define domestic violence. Domestic violence is a pattern of behavior used to gain or maintain power or control over another person in an intimate relationship. Physical abuse might be the most visible form, and emotional abuse, like manipulation, threats, constant criticizing, or isolating someone from friends and family, can be just as damaging. Financial abuse is another way someone may control a partner by limiting access to money, sabotaging employment, or controlling spending. Often victims may feel trapped, ashamed, or afraid to reach out, and this is where awareness and support becomes critical. If you or someone you know is in an unhealthy or abusive relationship, here are some warning signs. Your partner isolates you from family or friends. They use threats, intimidation, or aggression to get their way. You feel afraid and anxious, or like you're walking on eggshells around them. They control finances, choices, or access to essentials. Apologizes or gifts follow abuse. This cycle is common, but it doesn't fix the pattern. If you're in danger, the first steps is safety. Reach out to trusted people, shelters, or hotlines. In the US, you can call or text 1-800-799-SAFE, SAFE, which is 7233, or the National Domestic Violence Hotline. Document abuse if safe to do so, and know your legal rights. Protective orders against to help keep you safe. Therapy and support groups can also help survivors heal and regain control of their lives. Even if you're not a survivor yourself, you can support friends and family by listening without judgment, believing them, and helping them connect to resources. Domestic violence is not the victim's fault, ever. Awareness, education, and community support can save lives and help survivors rebuild. If you're listening today and think someone should talk about this, that someone is you, speak up safely, support survivors, and advocate for awareness in your community. Remember, a healthy relationship is built on respect, communication, and equally. Anything less is not acceptable. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope this episode sheds light, spreads awareness, and reminds anyone going through abuse that help is out there and they are not alone. Stay safe, be kind to yourself, and I'll see you next time on the Plot Twist Unfiltered. And this is a song that I made for someone, and that person knows who they are.
Mom, you're my best friend, my rock, my guide, the one who stayed there always by my side. Through every storm, every tear I cried, you held me close, you never let me hide. Even when I couldn't find my voice, you loved me anyway. You gave me choice to grow, to laugh, to find my way. You made me strong each and every day. You've been through so much, yet here you stand. Beautiful, brave, with a heart so grand. I hope you see what I see in you. The love, the strength, the light shining through. Mom, you're my everything, my heart, my soul. The one who's always made me whole. I hope you find the love inside yourself, because you deserve it more than anyone else. Through every battle, every fight you faced, you've shown me courage, dignity, and grace. I hope you know how much you're admired. Your spirit lifts me, sets my heart on fire. Mom, you're my everything, my heart, my soul. The one who's always made me whole. I hope you find the love inside yourself, because you deserve it more than anyone else. You're beautiful inside of that. There is never any doubt. I love you now, I love you forever. My mom, my friend, my guide, my treasure.
For those of you who are listening, domestic violence is not just physical. It can be emotionally, verbal, and just know you are worth it. You matter, and you do not deserve to be talked to the way you do. You do not deserve to be treated the way you do. It is not your fault. And those who are the abuser and continues to abuse people, just know that it is wrong and you shouldn't treat people the way you do. You should never put your hands on anyone, and you should never talk to anybody the way you do. And those who are being abused, please know your worth before it's too late. Know to get help before it's too late. Know that you matter more than anything on this earth, and that if one day something were to happen to you, you will be loved and missed. Know your worth. And I know that's hard to hear. You matter. You are loved. And you do not deserve the pain that you go through every single day. You do not deserve to get physically abused. You do not deserve to get mentally abused. You do not deserve to get talked to the way you do. And even if it's not physical, you do not get to be talked to the way you do. You deserve to be loved. God put us on this earth to be loved, not to hurt another person. So if you or a loved one is going through this, please know there is help out there. People will help you because you matter. You belong on this earth and you are important. Thank you for tuning in to the Plot Twist Unfiltered. I do apologize if I repeated myself a lot, but I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I hope that if you know anyone in trouble or you see the signs, get them help, because they deserve to be loved the correct way. They don't deserve to be battered. They don't deserve to be put down, and they don't deserve to be physically abused, emotionally abused, and they don't deserve what they go through. So help them if you see anybody going through the signs of domestic violence. Thank you. This is a Plot Twist Unfiltered. I hope you have a great day.